So they're just gonna jump right away. Okay. First stock on? No, okay, so let's him back on. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Wyld not getting his stuff right now. He's kind of missing all the easy gimps, it seems.
Yeah, Chris.
Wyld.
Chris sometimes I feel like needs that couple games to get him back into top shape. Tip-top shape.
See, I don't know why Chris is doing that at like 0%. Anyone can. That does. It has such low like base knockback. It's just you can't really get away with doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's absolutely dead.
It is. Let's see what Grips say.
Oh, I thought he was going to kill for Ronnie there. May not
So,
be able to get it out in time though.
how you feeling? Oh.
Pooch saying he's feeling he hates
that
the game
feel.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that.
What
set.
happened game 2? Oh, and then you go.
Oops.
Smash
That's
is a load of shit. Coach, what are you doing?
You're just hanging out. Talk to chat. All 5.
Don't do it.
No, what I say? 7 people in there?
Don't do it.
No,
Don't do
it.
Don't make no. No, you can't do this.
I can't believe you're oh, that's a spike. Absolutely. Nipple spike, baby.
Get out.
I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've attempted this.
Good.
Pooch doing something at the computer right now. I have no idea what's happening.
He's just ranting in chat.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna sit here.
Ran into all 7 of our...
Going to his home stage.
My name's Sonic.
Yeah, the thing
Jerking
is,
off there? What the hell was that?
yeah, it was me jerking off.
Oh,
What
okay.
do you mean?
I'm just making sure that's what it was.
Did some of this?
It actually looked like somebody like absolutely just flew into the corner.
I thought Andy just walked in front of the TV.
Who?
Pleasantries.
Oh, I don't think he would do that.
No, I don't think so either. But I don't know. I thought it was some Randy Johnson.
Dude, Randy Johnson was a hell of a pitcher.
Hell yeah! Remember when he threw a pitch of that bird?
And he killed it.
And the bird blew up.
It just exploded into feathers.
That's such a good fucking video. Oh my god.
There's also another video where he threw the ball, but he thought timeout was called. So he just lit up and he threw like a 45-mile-per-hour ball, and the guy just cranked it for a home run, I'm pretty sure.
Like, they called timeout.
No, he thought it was a timeout, but it wasn't. So he just he let up the pitch.
Oh.
So the guy's just like, haha, softball pitch.
That's fucking rough.
Yeah.
You watch baseball?
I follow it kind of.
Yeah, same. Like, I don't watch baseball weekly.
Like, I can tell you who's in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
In both leagues.
What is it like? The Cubs, Nationals,
Cubs, Nats,
Brewers.
Diamondbacks. No, not Brewers.
The Brewers didn't make
D-backs. No.
Oh, they're in the same. They're in the NL Central, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be D-backs, Padres playing for the wild card.
Wow, I can't believe the fucking Diamondbacks are in the playoffs. Yeah.
Anyways, instead what we see here is a fucking Sonic four-stocking Chris.
No,
right.
no. See,
JV
Chris did the
fucking
classic. Chris did the make sure you don't get four stocked
Yeah.
and then kill yourself. That's real shit.
Dude, would you say Sonic's like Dodger Blue, or is he more of a Covey Blue kind of guy? Don't do that noise ever again, please.
That's
fucking
It's only
something.
a door opening. Hey, could you update it to Wyld 1? I know.
Christ,
I got rid of the thing. It's over there.
Alright, so it's 1-1 right now. Stream runners are garbage. Every
Leave me
set,
alone.
always. Alright, so now that's just absurd. He should be dead. He's lucky.
I did. Oh, this is a slapping song.
I tell you, all that time while we were talking about sports, like Chris just got 4 stocks.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
Just
even
like
realize.
we were talking about it for like 30 seconds and that happens.
It's definitely Dodger Blue.
Yeah, Dodgers is gonna die. I could see Cubby Blue, unfortunately. I'm not happy about that. Anyway,
Yeah, Cubs fan.
no, not at all. Sox fan.
African. They're all right.
My man.
They're my favorite Chicago baseball team. I like Cubs more than Sox.
You're a scumbag then.
Fuck off. Dude, some guy at work almost like threw a punch at me.
All right,
so I was wearing a Cubs
I'm not gonna go that far. Was he a Sox fan?
No, he was an Indians fan.
Oh, okay, that's a different story then.
Yeah.
That's a different story. That's a little bit more understandable. Still not good to ever physically assault someone because of fucking a sport.
Yeah, no.
Nah, dude, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
He has a name. I don't remember what it
Chief
is.
of Wahoo? Chief Wahoo?
Chief Wahoo, yeah.
Chief Wahoo something? Yeah, you know.
It's just like, yeah, exactly.
And that's why we wear the red C now instead.
Yeah, but it's still on their sleeve.
Yeah, it is. I know. Oh, is he actually? Fuck, I did not know that.
All right, we got to talk about Smash Brothers. Fuck off. No. No fucking way. Dude, Little Miss Muffet must be fucking ripped. She was just eating whey every day.
It's probably a dead Falcon. Nope, just kidding. Reverse knee. Alright, so I really don't know who benefits more from platforms here. I feel like they both kind of mutually do pretty well.
Who said that Samus Falcon is a perfect allegory for Project M? Because you put in 6 years of hard work and then it's taken out from underneath you.
I'm Falcon, I'm gonna need you now.
Shut up. Oh.
What was that?
Give him a kick.
What was it?
He was a back air.
Oh, it's back there, okay. For some reason I thought he killed him with dash attack. Oh my god.
Sick.
I'm Falcon, I'm gonna need you now. Here I come.
Here I come. Are you quoting Pooch?
Yeah, paraphrasing. I know Pooch does that voice.
I can't
for
believe
Falcon.
Pooch and Coney nerfed this during. Yeah, there it is. Sounds like Pooch wants to commentate.
Okay, what about Pooch?
You want to commentate?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you going to do the thing?
Well, here we go. We're going to have a classic commentary.
All right. So I want to point out fucking game on WarioWare where I was fucking edge guarding Falcon. I jabbed his side B, and his side B hit me and went over me. And I get that he does that with fucking projectiles. Sure, whatever. That's poor design, but I'll let it slide. PMDT, you were dumb in the first place.
Oh, God.
You fucked up a lot of things. It's okay. But you beat the jab? And I hard like died after that situation. He also stomped my first frame of up B, and because up B's not intangible, he just went through it. Like I didn't hit him and I got stomped, and I was like, I don't understand. You didn't even trade. He just stomped. Oh my god. Anyway, Falcon living to 222%, because he's just fucking dumb. He's just some fucking freak on PCP running around
at the speed of sound,
beating the shit out of cartoon characters, and he's just a grown-ass man with a gun on his hill. But
he never uses it.
I feel like that's untrue. I feel like if you looked at the animation frame by frame of me, he like knees you and like hides the gun behind his knee and shoots you in the fucking stomach.
Because his knee's just the cover, it's actually him just shooting you with
that's
it.
why it does what it does. He's dead. You're dead. You're gonna lose.
Who's gonna lose? I assume Chris?
I hope.
Well, okay.
There it is. Nope. He did the pooch where he just has a clean edge guard and doesn't.
He did that to everybody, honestly, against Chris. It happens to Chris all the time.
Yeah,
it's like, I'm dead. Oh, never mind, they suck.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about Chris is like,
he like lucks his...
doesn't win.
He just lucks his way into like winning.
Chris doesn't win. People just lose against him.
Okay. I definitely had one of those moments the last time I played him, so I'm not surprised. All right, yay.
I made a profit of $1 today.
Nice. $11 you won?
Yeah, at the cost of pretty much my mood for the rest of the day.
Was it worth it?
No.
Oh, okay. That $1 could buy you
I spent
candy.
Yeah, but I bought food at Papa Fresco's and it was mediocre. It was as mediocre as the experience of fighting against Captain Falcon.
Okay.
Like I talked to Mike before we played because we were watching Winners Finals finish up, and I was like, if I beat you, it'll feel great, but then I have to play this shit, and I was like, and if you beat me, it'll feel great, but
it'll feel
you
better.
have to play this shit.
Yeah.
and we were just both like, and I was like, at least Wyld's fun to play against. He was like, yeah, I don't think I ever have fun against Falcon. And I was like, you're correct.
I think I'm the only person who has fun against Chris. I must be insane.
Because you play a character that can kill that character. Samus can't do it.
That's true. Your character kind of sucks at killing him.
I have to jab F smash, and that's not a true thing.
You have to just demolish him in neutral, and your character just
Turns out-
fails in comparison to him in neutral.
No, actually, I think Samus has
You think she has a better neutral?
similar neutral,
Similar?
actually,
Okay.
in terms of just overall. Like, she just happens to get trumped in neutral by him because Nair steamrolls her.
All right.
But, like, you say I have to beat him in neutral, but, like, actually, I have to fucking obliterate him. I have to win, like, 3 or 4 exchanges for his every one.
You sound a lot like Morse right now.
I mean, in what? Talking about Ice Climbers?
Oh yeah, it's just like I have to win all these neutral exchanges, and then you just grab me once and I die.
I mean, yeah, except
I mean, it's not grab to win against Falcon necessarily, but you know.
it is.
I mean, he doesn't like literally kill you off of one grab.
He can.
Well, he can, but
He can kill me because of the DI mix-up. If I DI out, he can up air grab at low percents or up air, and push me out for whatever he wants to do because I'm off stage basically after 2 up airs from any point on the stage.
okay.
And if I DI in on either of those up airs, I get hard need. If I DI in on up throw at all, I get hard need.
All right, fair enough.
If I'm crouching and he knees me, or he knees me at early percents out of a throw, he can grab it.
Okay.
So he just does 18% into I'm getting at least a 2-piece for another fucking 30%.
All right.
Yeah.
I respect your character a lot. Like
Because I play?
No, not just because of you. I'm just talking about the character in general.
No, I know, because I like play the game.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
Falcon doesn't play the game. Falcon just hopes.
He kind of gets around some of the game stuff, I feel. He's like, I don't have to worry about that too much.
He's terribly designed. Sheik is super good.
Sheik?
Sheik is the perfect example of an honest top tier. Marth is close behind.
Okay.
Where it's like, this character is really oppressive. Oh, this is their weakness. They're clear and concise, and they don't really know how to cover that hole except with exceptional play.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Like, if you get beat by Marth, you're like, man, fuck. But you're never like, that was horseshit the whole game.
Yeah.
Maybe you get random tippered once in a while where you're like, fuck that.
But like, then get better spacing type of thing.
But against Falcon, it's like, yeah.
You feel like you're just dead.
Here we go.
It's just you plug in, you're like, I'm dead already.
Dead inside.
Oh yeah.
It's a down smash.
All right, so Wyld's he's kind of losing this one, but
no, he's fine.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So he could easily come back from this, but
he needs to win in this set, or he'll lose this.
You think he'll lose the run back?
He'll lose grands if he loses this set.
He's always said, like, or I feel like he's told me, like, he's not very good. Like as the night goes on.
Yeah, he tuckers out.
Yeah, sure. Which I could see that. Like, I feel like Sonic is definitely one of those characters where it's like just I feel like just having to like input a lot of.
It's not even that. He just chokes. Like he gets like mentally exhausted more so than his hands get sore.
Okay.
Like we were in the Discord for like till 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, was that last night?
Yeah, and J-Fist was there, and he played 3.5 hours of friendlies with J-Fist, like nonstop.
Did he just play Sonic?
Yes.
I don't get how Sonic players can do that. That just seems like.
Well, I mean, at the end of the night, like super late, he was playing like Luigi and shit.
Oh, okay. Like when I play like Doom, it's just like he plays like Sonic consistently. I'm like, damn, how do you not get tired of that? Like, how do your hands like not hurt? Like want to fall off? All right, it's 2-2.
Just attacking in as a survival instinct at high percents. Don't do that against Falcon.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Second place shield is usually pretty good against Chris in general. Chris always likes to attack you on the tech option at later percents. He won't usually go for the grab. So second place or tech away in his shield is okay.
Unfortunately for me, my character's
It's not good.
They're-
Against
they're-
Falcon.
no, their tech rolls away are so slow that it hard gets answered by him just running at you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say about it's hard to commentate like a Sonic set to me. Just like I don't know what to really talk about.
Okay, so what do you think Sonic does? Like, what do you think his game plan is?
Well, in this case, like this is one matchup where Falcon is not the fastest character.
Correct.
So I
In
feel
some
like
aspects, correct.
in some aspects, like when they're both like far apart, definitely advantage goes to Sonic. Closer they get though, because Sonic is a little slow on startup.
Yeah, his initial dash
Is not
much
is
worse.
nowhere near fast as his max dash, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like Sonic kind of wants to. I'm really not sure. Like, I feel like he needs to he can kind of like bait the action. From Falcon.
Do you think he wants platforms against Falcon?
Probably, I would say.
All right. Why do you think he needs platforms? What do you think the advantage of platforms against Captain Falcon is for Sonic?
I'm honestly not sure. I really don't know.
All right. So this is where it gets
I've
into
tried to dissect this matchup before. I just can't put my finger on it.
things like that, where you have the ability to mix in wave bouncing and spin dashing and things like that. Platforms make you a lot more potent for mixing your jump-in timings. Jump-in just obviously when you decide to attack.
Right.
If you decide to like side B or down B and then jump back and like wave land and mix up your movement, you're baiting in an aerial approach from above Falcon, and it forces him to want to react with like up air to stuff you out. So that's what Sonic wants to do. Sonic is whiff punish the character. It's actually a lot of people are starting to realize that Sonic beats Marth because
I always thought Marth won that too. I was just so sure of it.
Think about it this way, right? What does Marth lose to? Whiffing, right? Like if Marth whiffs F smash and you're within range,
you can go in there and beat him up.
You beat the shit out of Marth, and Marth's combo weight is really juicy.
Oh yeah.
Now imagine if you whiff any aerial or any smash attack, and you can get whiff punish from the other side of the stage.
That's
Sonic can
Sonic,
do that.
yeah.
So what Sonic wants to do in this matchup is try to get Falcon jumping in an uncomfortable position where he feels like it's like a dash dance where you want him to attack the threat, but not have the threat be there yet. It's like an aerial mix-up timing. It's not a dash dance per se, but it's the same idea.
It's kind of like Sonic gets to play Falcon against Falcon.
Right.
It's like kind of how the one way I looked at it. Did he just take that with side B?
Yeah.
Dope.
He was still invulnerable from his ledge respawn.
Oh Jesus.
So
wow.
he knew he wouldn't get done.
Yeah. But this is like one. I don't know. I feel like this isn't a bad matchup for Falcon by any means, but I feel like it's bad, especially because Falcon has to play so differently.
Yeah.
This is one matchup where you can't just be like, I'm gonna fly on in there and kill you, or use his superior speed.
So what I talked to Chris about was I was like, so you think you're gonna lose to Wyld today? And he was like, no, I've been starting to be better about when I harass him on platforms or try to stuff him out. And I was like, that's sensible. But the biggest thing that he doesn't do that I was telling him to do is you want to it's a dash dance heavy matchup for Falcon too, because obviously you don't want to commit that much.
And he's still pretty quick, obviously, so he can kind of fight Sonic in that regard. He can challenge him, I guess.
So what I tell him to do is, that's the set. Mix in defensive dash dancing and lock out with a lot of pivot and air to scare Sonic from pushing towards corner pressure. And then all of a sudden, in that situation, when you start locking him out with pivot and air like that, and you kick Sonic's approach out, it's harder for Sonic to meaningfully take stage control, and so you can push back and then mix in aggressive stage dash dancing at that point. And then he starts to use platforms as an escape tool, not as a tool to bait and then play aggressively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but that was an interesting set. I'm glad that Wyld won in set 1. I don't know if he had another set left in him, so good shit to him. Taking another WIT. I'm going to go.
All the dicks.
Bye, guys.
So do I need to sign us off, Jack, or something? Sure. This is Asher with 128, Jack. 130? Jesus Christ, I've been away forever. This is Asher with 130. Come back next Friday. Stream starts at 9 o'clock. No doubles next week. We're doing melee doubles. But yeah, 9 o'clock. And I guess we will see you guys.